like vegan sausages better.
Yeah, you gotta, like I said,
I like the texture of vegan sausages better.
A lot of this stuff. That's why you gotta figure out what, if you do decide to eat more meat. But like I said, the reason why I stopped buying a lot of the vegan meats is because I don't agree with what they put in them. I started researching and I learned a lot about the soy protein isolates and what it does. And if it was a totally different type of soy, it would be a different story. And then a lot of the products have hexane and seed oils, and it causes
like if you make me spaghetti, I do not want to eat no ground beef.
And I definitely, after eating more pure saturated fats, I can tell when. Not saying that we used to eat a lot of seed oils, because we stopped buying and eating that type of oil and cooking with that type of oil for a long time, and it just switched over. We switched over to olive oil. But when we were out of olive oil, we had the canola and vegetable oil from that Jazzy had bought, and I can taste the chemical in it. It stinks. I don't like the smell of it.
Of what?
The oils, the vegetable oil and the canola. I can tell, like, it smells like something that's not food. You can really smell the chemical in it, and I don't like it. And I don't even like the way it cooks and fries things. There's
like
a totally different
with me.
Yeah, it's a difference when you cook with olive oil versus canola oil, the way it fries and does on the food, the way it coats the food. And then there's a totally difference when you cook with bacon fat. And I just like the way bacon fat, cooking with that versus cooking with any.
I think it
type
cooks better,
of
but
fat.
I just don't like the taste.
Yeah, I know. And because you didn't grow up with it, that's what I'm saying. You were 3 when we went plant-based, so that's really what happened. You were very, very young. So first I couldn't figure out whether you were turning it up because they were driving a little too aggressive, don't you think?
Yes, and all of us turn at the same time. It's kind of weird.
All right, you guys, I am here at Kennedy School, dropping her off at her beautiful, rich, Hollywood-looking school. It looks like a school from Hollywood that should be in Hollywood, California. Like Lovely T says, California.
California?
She says California.
It's crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll wait.
Baby's going. Yeah, let's just wait.
I'm so tired. I don't want to read. I want to go to sleep.
You want to go to sleep?
Yeah. Mom, what the world? You need to put that phone down.
Why?
Because.
Put the phone down. Put it down then.
Down.
All right, baby. You have a wonderful day at school. I love you. You got to go to the trunk. Hello.
Stop.
You're going to have a great day. Okay. Love you. Bye. Oh, sorry. Mama's a little too loud. Hi guys. Hello. How are you? Trying to figure out, should I go to I don't care if Target's closed though. I mean, they got nice stuff, but it's not what I want. I want something that's more like high fashion. Anyway, I was thinking about going to a couple of stores, but actually Target's the only store that would probably be open around this time. But I gotta wait. Because I was actually thinking about doing some shopping today. Let's eat cereal. But yeah. Ready for my son, you guys. So I can wear my glasses, my shades, you know what I mean? Yes. uploaded 2 videos yesterday, and then when I put them up, I didn't like them. You know, I was like, I was cringing as I was watching the video, so I took it down real quick. And then this is what I'm kind of thinking. I feel like I'm gonna stop vlogging and just continue to do I love vlogging, and I'm probably gonna still vlog, but just not as much. And I'm just gonna work on my hobby. Just do my hobby. What my hobby is creating and editing and all of that, and making videos. But I really, really, really enjoy doing my modeling and photography, incorporating those both, and creating these cool videos for my Creative So Girl Gems channel. That's where I do all that stuff, and I'm able to be free and do what I like. And if you are interested in that kind of stuff, but really is only for a unique audience, people that are into what I'm doing, like photography and modeling. Okay, that person got a tire. I hate to see people with tires on the back of their trucks and stuff. It scares me. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. It's just privating all my videos and then just working on doing that, which I probably will do when I get home. If it happened, yeah, I would probably go for it. But other than that, I'm not trying to. Whoa, slow yourself down, car. Jesus, doing 100 miles per hour, Bobby. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just doing what I do. And if I happen to, pique somebody's interest where they want to work with me, then that's cool too. But right now, I'm just doing me, enjoying this. God gave me the beauty, and I'm gonna keep on enjoying it until I don't have it anymore. We're all gonna age, and we're all gonna, all those things. Like, it's so funny because my mom's, totally having those conversations with me. She's always talking about that, about, you're not gonna have it forever and all this kind of stuff. But I feel like when my mom says that, she doesn't understand who she's talking to. Like, you don't have to tell me that I need to enjoy my beauty, because I really feel like I bathe in it. I feel like, and I'm not saying it in a bougie way. I'm saying it, well, I probably am. And I feel like, at 50 fucking years old, I like to say that, I don't care about, what other people think about me doing me, because I feel like I'm at this age where I don't really worry about what other people think about, she's so into herself, because it's true, I am into myself, very much so. And it's okay to be into yourself. When you're younger, you be like, oh, I don't, want people to know how into myself I like to do my makeup, and I like to look pretty, and I like to do these things. Who cares? Like, I don't care. You can, like when I was younger, I used to get teased so much, and I think it really helped prepare me for, all of this, because, I used to have girls used to say to me, you think you something, don't you? You think you something. And I'd be like, and there was one girl, she picked on me every day when I would get on the bus, coming from my cosmetology class, because I would change up my hairstyle every other day. I was just changing my hair, and she was just picking with me. Big old girl, tall. And one day she was like, "You think you something?" I said, "I sure do. Don't you?" And she did not know how to answer. And she didn't know what to say. And my cousin, my boy cousin, it was so funny. He was behind me, or no, he was in front of me when she's something like that. Yeah, he was in front of me, and she was behind me, whatever, and she was picking on me. And he laughed so hard at that chick's face. He turned around and laughed, and he felt so. It tickled him so much, and it tickled me because I finally decided to say something to that itch. Like, yes, bitch, I do think I'm something, don't you? It was kind of like that, and it felt so good to say it. And that was a freeing moment for me. But anyway, like I said, you know, God gives you something, use it, or you'll lose it. And appreciate it. Like, you know, I was, a lot of people don't know, but I could draw. And I still can draw, but not as well as I used to. I don't think. Maybe I'm sure I still have it. But drawing was definitely something that helped me cope with what I had been going through as a young child. And I used to draw every single day. And you know what's so funny is that I used to draw pictures of beautiful women all the time. I would always draw pictures of girls. I mean, they were girls, but they were women, like, because they were grown and they were young girls. Just, I don't know, I just always liked to draw pretty faces. Just pretty faces. That was a thing that I did. And I feel like I was drawing myself in the future. And the reason why I say that is because a girl, one of my classmates, she called me the woman of many disguises because I always had, she said, "You always come to school with a different face. You look different every time. Every week I would come to school and I would have my hair different. I just looked different all the time. I used to dress very fashionable in school. A lot of people knew of me. I wasn't stay popular, but I was well known in my school because I was an artist and I used to draw and I used to win art contests for the school and all of that. And I was very fashionable, but I was just a very kind of like quiet, on the quiet side. And I wasn't an extrovert. I was more of an introvert. So I was not a cheerleader, even though I wanted to do that. I was not any of those things like that, but I wanted to do it. And so anyway, but yeah, she said that, and I was like, I feel like that's who I am even more so now. And I haven't seen her since like high school, and I always was like, I wonder where she is, because I would love to like see her. I don't even know if she's dead or alive, but she was a big influence in my life too. There was a lot of people that were, you know, influences in my life, or you know, they impacted just something, you know, they did something to kind of like inspire me. My uncle, one of my uncles, he used to always carry around a video camera. I told him, I was like, you know, you inspired me. I finally got a chance to tell him that. And you know, this is when I was well married for years, but I ended up going to like a family reunion, and I saw him because I don't see a lot of my the family like we used to. And I said, you know, you inspired me, right? I said, you know, you inspired me to get into videography and photography. And I had a cousin, my mom's, well, she's a cousin of mine too, but she's an older woman, and she also inspired me. I can't think of her name right now, but she always she was a photographer too, and she inspired me. My mom, of course, inspired me. She's my first inspiration, you know, in many ways. And then my aunts, I have a couple of aunts that inspired me. One of my aunts inspired me through, I guess, going vegan also, because she was so into her health and just the way she would eat. I was always asking her, like, how do you eat? what do you eat? I was always curious about how she kept her thin figure, you know, because I was, you know, so into modeling, you know, and wanting to look a certain way. And she had that look, and she always, like, she was so youthful looking. Even in her 50s, she looked like she was in her, like, early 30s. Just looked so good, you know. And so I'm thinking, you know, she inspired me. I have an aunt that always was into her makeup. She still is. And the way she, you know, would create her face, you know, I call it creating her face, because she would just take her time and just put on her makeup a certain way. And that kind of influenced my style a little bit, just by accepting that you don't have to listen to everybody else just say, oh, just do natural. Even though I was natural with my makeup, but she was a little bit heavy handed with certain types of things, and it was okay with me. And I learned from that too, you know, and just taking little bits of things. And also my other aunt, I have an aunt, an older aunt, listening to her just say, just do it, you know, with my jewelry, and telling me not to wait, just put it out there. And what are you waiting on? Trying to make it perfect at the time. And she was very a person I could talk to about, you know, easily about being creative. And you know, she's that aunt, that type of aunt. You know, you have different people in your family that do different things, but yeah, she was like that for me. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I gotta get in here. I got to get in here, and I got to pee. All right, I am back at the house. You guys, it feels so gloomy in here. Just don't have the blinds open. Let's turn on some lights. Lights, camera, action. And here in the kitchen. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get out today. Do some shopping. Because it's been a while. I haven't really wanted to get out because it's been raining and stuff. All of that. I'm wearing cute little jeans, these high-waisted jeans that my family think are so cute on me. So I'm gonna wear these out. These are my daughter's jeans. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wear these today.